But I don't think it was love bombing. I think it was the holiday or it was their birthday, you know, and I just got them something nice, you know. I will say one of the guys I was talking to previously, I did get them a pretty, you know, decent gift, and they were like, this is too much. Like, this is a lot.
What was the gift?
I don't want to say what the gift was
Say
because,
it.
okay, pretty much it was like, no, I'm not going to say what the gift was.
No, you got to say it. You got to put it on the pod. Put it on the pod.
No.
Just wanna see you on me. I just wanna see you on me. Put it on me, babe. Put it on me. Put it on me, babe. Put it on me. Loving on your body all day.
I don't know, but it hit.
Yeah, that thing hit. It hit right there on the spot. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Fupas and Flapjacks podcast. My name is Jay. That's
Your boy Trey was popping.
and every week we're always joined by none other than the podcast Dr. Phil.
I have a Fupa.
You need to just record that and just press the
We
button.
can make that a shirt.
Oh, like
I have a
like a
Fupa.
mustard.
I have a
beat?
Fupa.
Just that as a shirt.
Yeah.
Fupa with like 6 A's on it.
Yeah.
I sent him a shirt design, the Fupa stars. Do you like that one?
No, I did not send that to Trey for a main reason and main reason only.
Well,
Trey, I'm gonna show you this right now before we get into the episode, and you're gonna understand why I didn't send it to you.
Kaylin and I made a mustard shirt with Kendrick on it. It says it's mustard and it says Kendrick.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely not.
Fupa star.
It's a.
Yeah.
It's the in between
Yeah,
Oreo person. Sorry.
I don't know what that means.
What's in between Oreos?
Cream.
What color?
Depends on the flavor.
You know what, Phil? You trying to be a hard ass right now? Trying to be a contrarian, and you about to catch a 2-piece no biscuit.
Man, roll the pod.
All right. Anyways, y'all, welcome to the Fupas and Flapjacks podcast. Like I said, I'm Jay. That's Trey. Phil is here. Trey, today's another special episode.
Another special episode. It's another one.
It's another one.
It's great.
Yo, we got another guest, y'all.
Yeah.
How do we say what we call her? Content creator, actress,
The actress.
right? What else? Like,
Contrarian.
You know, part-time comedian in her personal life.
Yes.
right.
She could do stand up if you want. Really.
She could, but she's not gonna stand that long.
Yeah.
She's not standing that long.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome none other than the beautiful Miss Classy, Miss Miriam J. In
Yeah.
So hello. It took a long time to introduce me, but it's okay.
Oh, brother.
the building. Jesus Christ. Yeah, let's see how we starting this episode off. Miriam, how you doing today?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Yeah, that's why your headphones almost fell off.
I love being here. I just love it so much.
I like the Cruella DeVille look you got going on right now. You know what I'm saying? Bring me those puppies, head ass.
Can y'all get like y'all Haitian thing out the way?
All right.
Because I don't want no Dijon, none of that stuff going on while we're talking.
It's Dijon, first of
Dijon,
all.
all that. Because every time I get with y'all, the Haitian communication.
Yeah, that's usually personal, though. That's
Yeah.
usually the word
Haitian,
personal.
y'all just can't help yourself. So
We
can
get-
we
we
keep
get
it?
semla.
Can we keep it FBA for just a little bit?
No,
I don't know why.
Miriam, not pause it.
Oh,
Period.
All right, there go them FBAs again, hating on the Caribbean.
Ain't no hating.
Hating on the Caribbean.
Out of all the friends that we have around, I'm the only other than one other person. I'm the only FBA. Everyone else.
Who's the other FBA?
Wait, what's FBA?
Foundational black person. So like the black people who were
Black Americans.
the black
Okay,
Americans.
Not Caribbean, not African.
Their
Just
families were slaves here in the States instead of our families being slaves in the islands.
Right.
That's the difference, really.
yes. So I always be around y'all. Y'all be like Caribbean. I'll be like,
Phil, you an FBA?
Yeah.
Oh, Phil's an FBA.
Yeah, from Virginia.
Virginia, that's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
It's okay.
He a nigga.
But my grandma's white, so
That's right.
she owned them.
Oh, wow. This took a sharp left turn.
Oh my
goodness
goodness.
gracious.
What, you never done Ancestry?
No. They're not going to show me anything in Haiti. They don't keep records in Haiti.
Do we have to? It's Black History Month, you guys. Are we really doing this?
Technically, it's not Black History Month. We're technically in March.
Oh, well.
Yeah, we're technically in March.
Yeah.
But Black History is made every day. But anyways, y'all, every episode has a reoccurring theme for the entire episode. This episode with Miriam J is going to be none other than love bombing. Can I get a bomb? Can you drop a bomb for me? Love bombing. Phil, I don't know if your hands are quick enough, pause, but every time somebody says bomb or bombing, can you hit the...
I'll try.
You'll try?
I'll try.
So for this episode of love bombing, You know I was gonna do it too.
Yes, sir.
So this episode, we're gonna be talking about defining love bombing clearly and concisely.
This is gonna be great. This is gonna be great.
Oh my gosh.
Differentiating between genuine enthusiasm and manipulation, and of course, explaining why it's particularly effective in modern dating culture. So, for those who don't know love bombing can be. Okay, I probably should never said that.
No. This,
Maybe
I
every
love
other.
this. I love
Every
this.
other bomb, please. So, for the example of love, I'm not gonna
Bombing.
say the word.
Don't play this episode at the airport.
Please don't play this episode out loud at the airport.
Yo.
For this episode, basically, we're going to speak about how, something as simple as going on the first date, and then all of a sudden now, dude is blowing up your phone, or shorty's blowing up your phone 24/7, trying to say, I love you. Oh my God, I had such a great time. And I'm going to let Miriam kick it off. Can you give us an example of like how you have survived love bombing?
Oh my goodness.
We're going to kick our feet up for this one. Okay,
look,
let's get it.
See, I fully think that you should fall in love with me after 2 days.
Oh, Jesus.
So,
We should have. We should have known.
We should have known this, Miriam.
so when I'm love bombed, I'm like, this is normal. Yeah, of course, But no, that's actually not healthy. It's actually not a healthy thing. I have been love bombed for sure.
Have you been love bombed recently?
Yeah, actually, I have been love bombed recently.
How did that go?
Well, recently, the way I was love bombed was mostly with words. It wasn't really with my last relationship, he love bombed me with like an apartment and then a car and then, whatever. Yeah.
Gracious.
Big money.
Crying in Chanel.
It was
I'm
great
saying, like-
until it wasn't, But the most recent one, I really got love bombed with words mostly, and it was more so like, oh, I'm gonna marry you, we're gonna have this future, this is what we're gonna do, and it was like such a short amount of time that we were dating, and he was already throwing out all of these intentions and whatnot. But then when I looked at the actions, they weren't matching. So that's where the problem, came. Whereas my last relationship, he was love bombing me with like a lot of things, and whatnot. But then at the end, or like it wasn't even at the end, he kind of like dismissed me, or kind of like treated me as if I was like more so disposable, or just disregarded me, and then would just bandage everything with gifts, So that was the love bombing that I went through.
Oh, damn.
So more like manipulation.
Yeah, manipulation.
Oh, absolutely.
That's
It was
more
very
manipulation.
manipulative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like massive manipulation. Just the money. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, and that's something that like men with money think that they can do.
It's
They
time
try
for
to-
manipulator.
It's
It's time for manipulator. Hey, it's time for manipulator.
Oh my gosh, did you guys just make a song?
Yeah.
Yeah. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
But what I'm saying is, men with money, some men with money,
Yeah.
tend to feel like that they can buy their person or buy their way out of situations, and that's why I believe a lot of women these days have raised the bar as far as what they want in a man, because now it's like, okay, you have money, but are you loyal? Do you have money, but do you have emotional intelligence? You have money, but can you communicate? You have money, can you be supportive when I'm going through something? So I think that the guys with money have kind of messed up the situation for like just even like just regular guys like us.
Yeah.
Where now the standard's even higher to the point where it's like it makes it harder for someone to date in that situation.
I've seen that, and I've also seen kind of similar to what Miriam was expressing about her past experience.
Yeah.
Where like you'll get the guy. Sorry, I'm talking away from the mic. You'll get the guys who will do that, but then use the money as a manipulation tactic instead of like admitting to their wrongs. Let's say they're infidel, like they're just
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
messing around left and right, and you're like, yo, why you keep messing around with me? Blah 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 blah. They be like, man, here's $5K to go on the shopping spree.
And some girls will take that though.
They will. They will.
That's why
Like,
that's why they do it though, because they know some women will take it.
But you hear the saying sometimes where like, oh, if you date a rich man, you shouldn't expect him to be faithful. Sometimes, like you'll hear that saying.
Yeah, that's trash.
And
Which
it's-
is so
it's a trash-
annoying.
it's a trash saying.
That's very annoying. By the way, you guys aren't considered regular guys, just so you know, because you had said you're regular guys. You
Oh,
guys
it's my
aren't.
bad. My bad.
What's this? He said it.
I said it when I meant regular. I meant like more like financially, like as far as
Like the average.
just the
You
average
fall in the
earner. We
average.
find the average earners.
Yeah.
I
And
don't know. He talking about I'm broke.
No, you're not.
I'm not
You're
going-
in between
I'm
blessings.
I'm not going to speak on that for myself. But what
Your rich is pending.
I'm broke, baby.
what'd you say?
I'm broke, baby. I'm broke. You never seen Paid in Full? Makai Fife?
Yeah.
And he doing like that? I'm broke, baby.
Yeah.
No, you're not broke. But,
But as you were saying, sorry.
Well, no, I was just what I was getting at was just like, it just makes dating harder because everyone gets jaded. For instance, for me, right? I had to look at myself, and it's hard for me to control myself when I really like someone because it could feel like love bombing on their end. Because when I really like someone, I'm really on their body. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see you. I'm trying to talk to you. I'm trying to FaceTime you. I'm trying to take you out. So it can come off as love bombing. It can feel not genuine, and it can feel scary because this guy's doing everything right. He's saying everything right. He's done this. But I've been through this before when a guy does all this stuff, and this is what happens. Yeah. So I've had to adapt myself on how I date and not be my true self, which is when I like you, I want to do all these things for you. Now, because of the love bombing and stuff that people, I've had to I kind of have to hold back on what I really want to give you.
I don't think you should live like that, though. I don't think you should live like that based off of what you think somebody else has done to someone or what, you've experienced in the past with girls that have told you they've experienced that. I think you should express your true self. You know what I mean? I think the way to kind of I think just offering that reassurance, being your true self, but offering that reassurance, maybe saying look, I know I'm doing all this, but I promise I'm not trying to manipulate you. I want you to know this. I genuinely like you. And this is something that's genuinely in me to do, So I think you should go like that and not hide your true self.
And Trey, going off of what Miriam said too, with love bombing, they don't deliver though. So if you were a genuine person and you're in all the things that you were doing, you still deliver each time. That's not love bombing.
Okay.
You're doing what you say you're going to do. Yeah.
That's very true. Yeah. I feel like people who love bomb, they will deliver something but not the other thing. For example, one of my ex, he delivered just the material things, but the emotional part didn't come. You know what I mean? And then the other guy that I was, talking to, he delivered the words, but the actions didn't come. I feel like you're delivering everything. So
I got a question for all three of y'all, actually. Phil's included in this. You ever a situation where you felt like you love bombed and got, I guess, curved, denied from it?
Yeah, she just posted one of my stuff from Threads.
Yeah. Ooh, I want to hear this. I want to hear this.
Because remember the girl from Houston?
Oh, that was talking this chick. Oh yeah.
So I had booked us a date at Ocean Air Seafood Restaurant in Houston back in December for Valentine's Day, and I had booked it super early. I was prepared to
in December.
If you want to take a girl out on a dinner date and you want the prime time 6:30 to 7:30, a man must,
especially for Valentine's Day.
If you're going to take a girl out on Valentine's Day, 2 months in advance, you should have your reservation set.
Men, please take out your notepad, please.
2 months in advance. You should not be waiting. If you wait the week before, you will be in that bitch at 10 p.m. And no one wants to be at Ocean Prime
at 10
p.m. You need to book it early. So what I'm saying, I booked it early. I even ordered the roses that came in that big circular bucket with the roses and everything going to be delivered. I had to cancel all that shit.
Oh my gosh. Damn. And I reposted it on because he posted it on Threads and I reposted it on my story because I'm like, this is why I can't settle. These are the kind of homeboys I have. You know what I mean? Shoot, I didn't even get a text on Valentine's Day.
Oh shit.
That's wild.
I ain't gonna cap. I did something similar to what you did. Remember the Airbnb situation?
Oh yeah, from a couple years ago. Yeah,
bruh, yo, man. I'll tell y'all what happened. So basically, long story short, I was a chick I was talking to at the time. For Valentine's Day, I got the whole Airbnb, got the whole thing decorated, balloons everywhere. Picked out her outfit for the dinner. Picked out her heels.
Oh, I remember this story.
Picked out her lingerie for later. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Paid for the private chef. You know what I'm saying? I knew she wanted to roll a little something and smoke a little something before we ate. Got that done. You know what I'm saying? The lobster tails on the table, lamb chops, scrimp, asparagus, everything. I felt and then she told me I was love bombing her.
Oh no.
And I was like, shorty, we've been talking for 4 or 5 months.
Yeah.
This is the time I'm gonna ask you to be my girl. Fuck you mean love bombing? And Trey knows. She ghosted me.
Yeah.
But how many times she ghosted me, Trey?
I don't know how many times. It's hard to count at this point.
Ooh.
She keeps popping up
Because lately she's been popping up in the comments of the podcast. Like, oh my God, this podcast is so great. Bitch, get out of here. Anyways.
She probably has trauma. She has trauma for sure. That's not an excuse. But like,
no, it's not an excuse, but like I've seen too many times where I try to do genuine things similar to what Trey expressed, similar to what Phil said previously on the podcast, even with his previous relationships before his wife. And it's like at a certain point in time in my brain, it comes to like, if I feel like me just doing the simple things that I was raised by my mother and father to do to court a woman is love bombing, why should I do anything at all?
Okay.
Yeah.
Why should I just, at this point, I've checked Tracy in my DMs. The way this podcast is going and the way my DMs blow up, I've posted it on my story all the time. You guys see it all the time. What's the point of me even trying?
Well, let me say this right.
Try.
Yeah.
You should always put forth effort into everything you do in life.
Yeah.
You know, if you leave this earth, I would hate for even one person, you know, to remember you as somebody who didn't do shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or didn't put forth effort, or you were lazy, you know. Anything I put my name on, anything I, you know, put myself in, I will always put 100%, my 100%. I for sure have trauma from being love bombed in the past, you know, but that doesn't mean like in the next relationship I won't like, you know, receive, you know, if somebody shows me that, you know, I'll receive it. I have some discernment now, and I won't fall as easily or fall as quickly, you know, as I used to, but I'm not gonna like, you know, push it away or like, you know, shun you or be like, no, you know, I'll absolutely be receiving of it. But yeah, I think for you, you know, you have probably, you know, shown whatever you've shown and you've gotten whatever reaction or whatever response. I don't think that should stop you from being your true self, like, you know, I had said to Trey.
Have you feel like you've love bombed someone before?
I don't think I've love bombed someone before, but I will say
I'm calling cap.
Really?
The way she's smiling and she looked up in the air when she answered that, I'm calling cap.
I am a very giving person. Like I'm like that friend that like, you know, gives really good gifts, like, you know, and whatnot. And, you know, in certain situations, like, you know, guys that I've talked to and stuff, when Christmas would come around or their birthdays would come around, I would get something like super, super nice, you know. The last guy I talked to, I got him like a super nice Christmas gift. What?
June 6th.
June 6th. Oh, I can't. But I don't think it was love bombing. I think it was the holiday or it was their birthday, you know, and I just got them something nice, you know. I will say one of the guys I was talking to previously, I did get them a pretty, you know, decent gift, and they were like, this is too much. Like, this is a lot.
What was the gift?
I don't want to say what the gift was because,
Say it.
Okay, pretty much it was like, no, I'm not going to say what the gift
No, you gotta say it. You gotta
say it
put it
now.
on the pod. Put it on the pod.
No. I'm
He
gonna
probably
say
not
what the
watching
gift
this, so just say it.
is. No, they're definitely watching this.
He's not gonna watch this.
No, niggas do that. They cut you off and stalk you for the rest of their life.
But they're stalking. wait. Let's pause for a second. Let's have a friendship moment real quick. Content.
Okay.
You're not going to put this on your page.
Yes, I am.
You're going
This part?
Wait. So all the clips that we're gonna make for you.
No, this person watches you guys' podcast. They've
shit.
become a fan.
Oh shit.
What?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
What you got? Y'all popping. Y'all popping over here.
But it's crazy. People don't hit the follow button.
They don't hit the follow
They just
button.
want ghost watch.
They just want to like and comment.
You have a lot of
Exactly.
lurkers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nonetheless, just know I got them a pretty decent gift, you know?
Can you give us a hint of what it is? We being messy. I don't care.
Yeah. We need some mess. We've been so clean on this pod.
I'm crying.
We need some mess.
No, I mean, it was just a bunch of stuff. It wasn't like a specific brand or anything
okay.
like that. It was just a bunch of, you know,
Did you ask for it back?
things. No.
You didn't repo it?
No.
Oh no, you better than me. You better than me.
That's like going to somebody's house and bringing like a bottle of whatever, and then like if they didn't touch it or finish it, you take it back.
I'm taking it home.
No,
I'm not asking for gifts back. I'm not asking for gifts back.
If we having a housewarming party and I bring like a bottle of like Ace of Spades champagne to your house and we don't touch it all night, guess what?
No.
Repossession.
You leave it. That's a gift. You don't take gifts back. That is tacky.
Call me what you want, but you can't call me broke. I'm taking it back with me.
That kind of is broke.
No, it's tacky. It's not broke. It's tacky.
Oh my gosh.
different.
Well, no, I didn't
Yeah.
ask for the gift back. Everything
And I'm po. I'm P-O.
You're not poor. You're in between blessings.
No, girl, I'm po. I can't afford the O and the R. That's how po I am.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm taking the bottle back with me.
That's
Oh my goodness. But no, I've never love bombed. I think I've love bombed friends. You know, I definitely love bomb my friends. I will say that, but I love my friends.
We're gonna ask Lance that off camera. if it's happened to him.
We got Ja right here. She love bomb you?
Jazzy, she love bombed you before? All the time?
All the time.
Okay. Mary, that's when Mary had a little lamb. That's cool. But speaking of love bombing, I have a question to ask you. Don't look at me like that.
No, because you're cheesing. You're already
I'm
cheesing.
teasing because I know what you two and Phil are gonna say, but I want to put it on wax. So we have this as a feedback.
All right.
All right. So I went through a love bombing situation literally this past week. All right. So it was a girl that followed me on IG. We were flirting through the DMs here and there. Nothing crazy. I know how I do. So I decided, like, you know what? Let's meet up. So we went on somewhat of the first day, the first hangout. Really, we went to get coffee, and then just so happens she needs to go like shopping for something, and I was like, oh wait, I gotta go shopping.
Wait,
too.
your first date was coffee?
Yeah, it was just coffee to just talk. That's not really my first dates.
Okay.
Trey knows my first dates are way more.
Oh, okay.
Way more. Way better than that. Am I wrong?
No, your dates are lavish.
Thank you, sir. Pretty much. Thank you very much. I know how to ball on a budget. But anyways, so you go get coffee. She wanted to go shopping. So we were like, let's go shopping together, blah, blah, blah. So we're shopping. We're just talking, walking, having a good time, shooting the shit. We go from one store to another store. While we're walking to the second store, she goes, I feel like I've known you my entire life. Like, this is weird for me. And I'm like, really? You think so? You know, me being the stupid, oblivious guy that I usually am. So I'm like, you think so? Nah, you tripping, bro. Like, I'm playing it off. After we go to the second spot, we leave, and just so happens I see her out later on that night because I went, out to the club, downtown, whatever, smoking my hookah, I'm chilling. While I'm smoking my hookah, I'm chilling, she comes out with her friends.
Yeah.
Me here at the club, I can tell she's a little twisted now. So now she's twisted, and now she's love bombing me with the tipsy, drunk talk. Drunk
love
words.
of my life.
Yes, drunk thoughts, sober is come from a sober mind. We all know that,
The
right?
finest man that ever walked this earth.
All that. So here comes the kicker now. So we're dancing, chilling, dancing a little bachata. She starts twerking on me, dancing a little Bad Bunny, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I like it here. This is nice. I like it here. She tries to kiss me in the club.
Oh.
I curved it. Hit it with the Sierra. I hit it with the nah, we good.
The Matrix.
Gave her a little hug. She tried to do it another time. Did it again. So now I could tell like she's getting a little bothered by it. Left it alone. I ain't think nothing of it. She leaves the club with her friends. Later on that night, I'm driving and I see her walking. I'm like, yo, you need a ride to your car? Hops in the car. I give her a ride to the car. We end up sitting in the car, listening to old school R&B. You know how the late night car rides go. You know what I'm saying, right? Phil, you feel where I'm going, right?
It wasn't no Soldier Boy though.
Oh, Jesus Christ. But it wasn't Soulja Boy, but we was listening to like a little TLC, a little
vibe.
Donnell Jones,
Ooh, period.
old school Usher, like My Way Usher.
How far was her car?
We were parked outside the garage.
Right,
We were
that's
sitting in the
what
car
she
for like
said.
I was just chatting.
20, 25 minutes chatting in the car.
Okay, got you.
She hit me again with the, oh my God, I feel like I've known you all my life. This is weird. I'm like, yo, no, chill. Like, you need, I need you to settle down. It's my first time meeting you after talking to you in the DMs for the past 2 weeks. I need you to settle down. So then she's like, okay, I'm gonna go upstairs and get my car, blah, blah, blah. So I give her a hug. She goes in for the kiss again. Curved it again.
Damn, 3 times.
No, it was 5 times.
5 times.
And she's like, so you don't kiss in the club? I was like, nah, and plus I don't kiss on the first date, you know what I'm saying? And she's asking me, why don't I kiss on the first date? And I've said this on the pod before. I'm changing my ways on how I date because I always end up in the same situation. So in order for me to end up in that same situation, I got to change the steps I get to that situation. So I don't kiss on the first date. I'm going to say it out loud. I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. I don't kiss on the first date. I don't have sex on the first date anymore. The reason being is because I always end up in the same BS situations.
Einstein's definition of insanity.
Exactly.
Doing the same thing
over and over again. So for me not to do the same thing over and over again, I got to stop kissing and fucking on the first date. So curved her 2 more times. She was like, well, we in the car. Curved her again on the kiss. The next morning, she FaceTimes me. Her and I talking on the FaceTime, but I could tell she kind of dry now. And then she brings up the whole first kiss on the date, whatever situation is. And that's when it hit me. I'm like, yo, she was love bombing me in the club.
Yeah.
She was love bombing me in the car, and I curved it. Did I handle that situation wrong?
No, you handled that absolutely correctly. She was for sure crossing your boundaries. You were giving clear boundaries, and she was crossing it. You could have charged her for assault.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Honestly. Yeah, no. Where's her social cues? Like, come on,
Oh, no, here comes the best part. Now, I'm going to let the audience know a little secret. I already told Trey about the situation, but we didn't talk in detail because we wanted to talk about it on the pod. On the FaceTime call, she says, and I quote, I understand your boundaries, but
There's
after
no
that,
but.
I don't need to hear anything after you say
Yeah.
but. Now, I text her. I was like, yo, you've been acting kind of weird since that conversation in the car. She flipped it onto me.
Gaslight.
Yes, she said, I just don't think our personalities mesh. Our
She
personalities don't.
she says you're very sarcastic.
I'm very sarcastic, which I am.
Yeah.
To be fair, which I am. But I was being dead serious, like, bro, I'm not kissing you on the first date. Like, I got to get to know you a little bit more. The thing that bothers me about this situation, the reason I bring it up on this pod, especially with you being here and Phil on the pod as well, is I feel like I got love bombed. I handled it the right way I'm supposed to. My boundaries got crossed, and I still got manipulated and gaslighted into thinking I'm the bad guy.
That's so crazy.
Did I handle that wrong?
No, you handled that absolutely correct, and you should never talk to her again.
Oh, no. I could.
Now, what I said was...
Yes, Trey, go ahead.
I said it's a double-edged sword. Because if I'm really feeling somebody, I don't kiss every girl that I go on a first date with. But if I'm really feeling somebody, I'll tongue somebody down. And if I'm really feeling someone, this is how it is. You know what I'm saying? And that doesn't mean you have to have sex with them just because you kiss them.
That's true.
That's what I was telling you first. Now, the second part I was
Y'all
saying...
not afraid of getting bum bumps?
Bum
You
bumps.
talking about
Bum bumps.
cold sores?
Yeah.
All right, got that. I've had since I was 6. Like, that's over. It's done for me.
She said bum bumps.
She's going bum bumps. But what I'm saying is a kiss is not going to lead to sex. Now, if you had told her, now this is what I would have done, and this is why I was telling you.
Yeah.
That is something I would have brought up prior to engaging in the first date or whatever. Hey, I just want to let you know, these are my boundaries. I'm trying to move this way and move differently.
Okay.
Because you're already setting the precedent of what you're trying to do. Sometimes, I know we as men have pride, but women have a lot of pride. And when you turn them down, that sucks the air out of them sometimes. Because it's like, yo.
She was trying to suck the air out of me.
I don't think you should have to do that. I think people should know how to clearly read your boundaries or clearly read the room. You know what I mean? I'm not going to go up to every guy and be like, hey, I don't want to have sex on the first date. I don't think I should always announce that. I don't think you should always, it is what it is.
I didn't feel like I should announce, like, yo, I'm not kissing you on the first date.
No, you shouldn't.
Especially after the second time you try to kiss me.
Yeah, no, that's her. We shouldn't be changing how we communicate because of other people.
The thing that made me annoyed about it was like she tried to flip it into like, oh, I didn't want to kiss her in
That
public.
was trash. That was trash.
No, when she said like, oh, you don't kiss in the club, I feel like she tried to flip it into like, oh, you don't kiss in public?
Yeah.
You don't like, and she asked me, do you don't like PDA? I'm like, that has nothing to do with this, my
She
nigga.
just has a lot of like, internal things she needs to work on, honestly.
I agree.
Hopefully she doesn't catch a charge.
I can't wait to post this clip.
I'm still just
charge.
crazy. I'm still staying on business of, because I guess for me, when I'm talking to people or when I'm like meeting someone, I let them know straight up everything like about my boundaries and everything, because I don't want it ever to be an excuse that I never told you.
Yeah.
Because people make so many damn excuses when they fuck up. But I told you this shit. I told you when you say things about me that words affect me positively and words affect me negatively. I told you about that shit. So now that you said the crazy shit to me and you're like, oh, I'm sorry. No, you knew that shit when I told you when we first started talking.
Yeah.
Facts.
So I like, and I don't go on dates like immediately when I meet somebody. So we're talking, we're getting to know each other for like however many days we're getting to know each other for like 2 or 3 days before we go on our first date.
Yeah.
Those conversations of boundaries and everything come up to me very early. I ask very in detailed questions before we even go on a date to know if I even want to like spend time with you. Like, for instance, do you want kids?
Yeah.
That's not a love bombing question. I'm not saying I want to have kids with you, but do you want kids? And if the answer is no, then we can end the conversation right here.
Yeah,
So
that's a part of dating.
yeah,
for sure.
so that's why
Are
like
we on the
boundaries for
same
me is like
page?
part of it. Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like when it comes to physically touching someone, you know what I mean? I feel like I shouldn't have to say that. If I turn away, no, that's no.
That's true.
You know?
Phil, what you think? Did I do that right?
Yeah, I think you did it right. I mean, she is probably not used to rejection, but I got to give you props because I'm going to ask you a question. Did you masturbate that day?
No, I didn't.
Okay, that was
You wasn't feeling her at all.
You just wasn't.
No, I
feeling
wasn't
because-
feeling her, but
He wasn't feeling. That's the truth, Miriam. That's the truth.
Yeah.
You want to
Shut
know
the
why?
fuck up,
Because
nigga.
if he was feeling her,
Oh yeah.
the tongue would be down her throat.
Absolutely.
That's how I'd be like,
Get some roadhead to
facts.
usher.
That's okay though.
Y'all act like y'all know me, bro.
You never
We
got
do know
garage
you.
head?
bro, it's not about
Shit.
knowing you, bro. It's
Act
about,
like y'all
it's
know
about
me.
if you're attracted to someone. I know when I'm sexually attracted to someone, there's nothing that's stopping me from doing what I need to do.
Rules
You
don't
weren't
matter.
sexually attracted to her like that.
I still am. But the thing is, that's a fucking turnoff if I'm trying to change my ways as a man, to grow as a man, and then God puts you in front of me as a test. I passed the test and you still poking the bear?
That's facts.
Then it's like, fuck you, I'm good.
You're right. But what I'm saying is, if you were really attracted to her like you really were, you would have made out with her.
No, that's not it
Yes.
at all. No, that's not it at all. I'm really trying to be better.
Men really just respect a woman. Like if they just have the urge, you know, they could be feeling her, but they have such a level of respect for her that they won't even cross that too. So it could have been that too.
There's something there.
Not at the
but
club,
that's not
though.
the case.
That's not the case for me.
Not
Not at the damn club.
I'm not kissing nobody
Bro,
in the club.
at the club, you smoking hookah, you drinking, you dancing bachata, you dancing on me.
And then on top of that,
And we getting sensual?
On top of that,
And I'm feeling on your body?
On top of that, it's my brother's club. Everybody in security looking at the section like, just make sure the
Bro,
owner's
I
little
ain't trying to
brother's
hear
good.
that shit.
You could have had a private VIP area, man.
Okay, let's settle down.
I'm not trying to hear that, bro.
It's not that type of club.
Bro, first of all, it's bachata, you on body on body.
You know how
Two-stepping.
you know how I am with the bachata.
I do. So
Come
there
on,
is
I'm
no-
on my way. You know how I am.
So there's no way that you're not tonguing someone down if you really
just
attracted.
weren't feeling her.
You weren't feeling her,
You could be
bro.
attracted to someone, but
Be
not.
real.
You know, I mean, I'm attracted to a lot of men, but I'm not feeling them.
I'm
Like
saying,
I'm not.
I
gonna
was
hop
feeling
on
her, though.
You know.
I was feeling her.
No, you weren't.
No,
I
you weren't.
was.
No, you weren't.
No,
bro.
you weren't.
When you have true chemistry and
Actually,
connection,
you know what? I take everything I just said back. Trey has seen me when I'm actually feeling somebody, so I take everything I said back. I do apologize, Trey. You guys are right.
Thank you. That's all I'm trying to say.
Because Trey has seen me firsthand when I'm feeling a girl. Oh, it's blinders.
The
Yeah.
rules don't apply.
Yes.
Yeah, the rules don't apply.
The rules don't apply to someone that you really fuck with. Now, I will say this. You may have been attracted to her, and maybe in 2 or 3 or 4 days, you might have gotten to the point where you're like, but you weren't there at that night.
No.
Because if you were there, I promise you, bro,
I would have kissed her.
you would have kissed her. At least not in that club, because you want to be low key. In that car, when you was listening to R&B music for 25 minutes
And talking.
and
about
talking
life.
about life. Yes, I'm tonguing someone down. We listen to R&B and we're in the car.
I ain't gonna cap. My favorite R&B song of all time is "Missing You" by Case, and that shit came on while we were talking about some deep
And you
conversation.
still ain't want to tongue her down.
Exactly.
No, the worst part,
Exactly.
no, wait. Here's the worst part
Exactly.
though. When I tell you my car set the mood, I had the sunroof open too.
You had the sunroof?
I had the sunroof
With the
open,
stars?
and we was
Listen,
like
bro.
talking, and I was just like,
and that's why she reacted the way she did, because she was turned down. There's no way in that situation when you're in the car for 25 minutes with someone that you're attracted to that you're at least gonna give her a peck on the lips.
I'm not gonna lie. Have you no shame? Like, because I am not doing that to a guy multiple times and continuing, and I'm gonna hop in the car with you.
Yes.
I'm walking
Oh, yeah.
to my car.
listen, the realest shit I ever heard about that is my older sister told my other older sisters this when she was like in college and they were in high school.
Yeah.
She said, "No, don't ever let a guy tell you he's not interested twice."
Period.
And that's what you did.
It wasn't I wasn't interested. I just didn't want to kiss.
I mean, you showed this interest. You know what I
You
mean?
should have got some head in the car.
Which is fine.
You said what?
Which is
Hold on,
fine.
what you said?
I said you should have got some head in the car.
No, I'm good.
Which is fine. You know, it's okay that you were interested. You know,
But I felt
you
like
followed
she-
your instincts.
I felt like
and
she.
that's okay.
I felt like she legit love bombed me in person
Yeah.
and got tight when I denied it.
No, okay, let me say
I
this.
didn't hear the bomb either, by the way.
He ain't been bombing this whole
He ain't
thing.
been bombing this whole time. Yeah.
But this is what I say, right? I think that yes, Jay, as a man, you have grown in the sense of you're not just smashing anybody. I'm not just physically touching anyone. You have self-control in that respect. In the other aspect, this person you weren't attracted to for real. Because if you really were, a kiss at least would have happened from it. Let's say because I told you this on the phone. I said, just because you kiss someone does not mean you have to take them back to bed and lay with them. At least you know with a kiss that, you know what? I had a really good connection with this kiss. I can feel the chemistry through this kiss. I like to get to know her and control myself in this moment, but continue to get to know her and later in line when it happens. I know it's going to be great based off of our physical connection here. But in this situation, you just wasn't fucking with her. And that's okay. You wasn't fucking with her, bro. You wasn't fucking with her.
It's okay. It's okay.
If yes,
And you screened her.
and I
Yeah.
what?
You screened her because you found out her character.
Oh yeah, for
You
sure.
did, yeah.
Oh for sure. Oh for sure.
Honestly,
so
you dodged a bullet
yeah.
at the end of the day because,
But
yeah.
the other reason why I bring up that topic is because it's gonna lead me right into another topic for this conversation. I feel like the reason why I'm waiting for that first kiss is because there wasn't no time invested.
Yeah.
So I feel like a lot of time when people love bomb, there's no time really invested to, like in your situation you were speaking about, like someone had the words, not
No
the actions.
action.
There's no time invested for him to show the
Yeah.
actions. Maybe he feels that way.
Yeah.
But in your case, you're like, listen, you've been talking
No,
sweet
there was-
nothings
there
in my
was
ear.
some time invested.
You know what I'm saying? You've been talking sweet nothings in my ear for 6, 7, 8, 9 weeks. Where's the action?
Exactly.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
my question to you is like, what's the investment when it comes to, I guess, scoping that love bombing out for just what it is? It's just, oh, you just speaking sweet nothings in my ear. If there's a
See,
time frame on it.
Yeah, no, like I said, like I just feel like I'm very deserving, even if you do it the first day, right? But that's a flaw that I have that I obviously need to work on. You know what I mean? I'm still working on it. You know,
Because the dudes be in your comments ready to give her the world.
oh my goodness,
Yeah,
Ready to give her the
ready
world.
ready to suck them toes.
Ready to suck some
Oh,
toes.
literally. No, literally. I don't know. I mean, I just feel like if the actions match the words, that's, you know, whether it came, you know, the first week, second week, you know, whatever, as long as the actions and the words match, you know.
Yeah.
However, I think sometimes you don't really truly know someone until about 3 months.
I agree.
You know?
I agree.
Yeah, about 90 days. I always go by the 90-day thing. I genuinely think that is like the perfect timing, you know. I refrain from a lot of things prior to 90 days, like sex. No. Like, you know what I mean? Even
She had to say
kissing,
that,
like
but all
kissing
right.
for me even takes like almost 2 months. Like, you know what I mean? That's just me. You know, I know, and we're having this whole conversation about you kissing on the first
Well,
night.
no, I mean,
but-
she does a great, like, in the previous situation, and I was checking her on this. I was like, you ain't sleep with that man, right?
Oh shit.
I was so serious, I'm like,
Because I was job behind the camera like,
because I was like, I was checking her. I'm like, listen, he ain't been consistent enough for all that.
I agree.
So I admit, because I was like, no, I ain't doing it. But as a man, I would say that it takes me maybe the first date or second date to be like, oh yeah, and then like a month to be like, you're my wife.
Well, yeah, I feel like the men's standpoint, you guys know off rip. Women, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like we just have other like factors that contribute. Like there's like a lot of things that kind of cloud it. But for us, it does take a little longer. For me, I feel like it takes 3 months, you know, for me to be like, okay, I feel comfortable.
You
know
got
what
more
I mean?
suitors. That's why.
What happened?
You got more people coming after you. That's why.
That's very true. You know, yeah, you got to weed out the for
he
sure.
got a point.
Yeah.
No,
but
I'm-
after
'cause-
you
yeah.
Her
refrain
DMs
from-
are probably crazy compared to ours.
Mine's a graveyard.
But believe it or not, mine aren't that bad. I have majority women following me, so mine aren't like crazy.
Oh, my DMs are ridiculous.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
My DMs are filled with people from India. Tell me my Meta account is hacked.
Oh my gosh! And then you
Insert his
haven't awarded
password.
your verification button. Click the link.
You are one of our greatest warriors.
You're one of our elite employees.
I'm so done with y'all. So, like, I'm gonna end this episode, but like we're gonna speak on another topic when it comes to love bombing. So, what is like the red flag for y'all? Like, I'm gonna preface this question to the room. What is this red flag for y'all? Like the first couple of red flags, you're like, this person is just a little too much. Like, what's
I think telling me everything that I want to hear. And when I say that, I mean you are agreeing to everything that I'm saying. Not to say that I don't say agreeable things, but damn, I ain't 100% right. There's something that you don't agree with. So,
wow?
there's certain, like, for instance, I know I'm not, that's what I look for. I look for a person who can, and like we talked in the previous pod with Nat, is like someone who can challenge me and let me think from a different perspective or point of view. So if you're agreeing with everything that I'm saying, maybe we have a lot of the same values and everything, but there's got to be something. And I can feel it in my spirit that something's not clicking. Like, it's like,
You're shooting the shit.
yeah, now it feels like you're really trying to sell me who you are instead of being like true to who you are. And it's okay, because it's okay to debate. It's okay for us to have. I'm not going to stop liking you because you think opposite of what I think. We're not going to be extremely perfect for each other. So that's mine.
I feel you. What about you, Mary?
For me, like I can only go off of like previous experiences. Two of the experiences that I have had, you know, I felt like they were always like hiding a little part of themselves. Like, you know what I mean? Like things like the puzzle pieces weren't, you know,
It wasn't clicking.
yeah, it wasn't clicking.
matching.
Like things weren't matching, things weren't clicking. Like things just weren't aligned. Like the words wasn't matching the actions, and you know, vice versa, and things like that. So that's where the red flag for me would be if like things aren't like, you know, aligning. So you know, yeah,
I like that.
I don't have an example, but you know.
Phil, what about you? I mean, you're married, but you know.
Podfather.
Don't be like obsessive with me that soon. Like don't be calling me every 5 seconds. Don't be texting me every hour. Don't. You know that I'm busy. Don't like leave me alone.
For y'all gonna laugh at this. It's gonna sound crazy and hella like superficial. Don't try to be. This gonna sound crazy. Don't try to be my biggest fan right away. Like I don't like that shit.
I feel that.
Like I genuinely do not like that
Same.
shit. Like
Groupies, man.
it's not even the groupie thing.
That's
It's
true.
I mean, it is the groupie thing because I've seen in the short time of me doing serious sarcasm and doing this with Trey, and Trey is my best friend, right hand man. I'll shoot a nigga over Trey. But in this time of doing this podcast with Trey, no matter what guests we bring up here, whether it's Pavi, Janaya, Nat now, and now you'll get women who slide in my DMs like, oh my God, I love the way you speak to women. Like you're so respectful, blah, blah, blah. And they'll send the message all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Every time there's another post of me, Trey, and another woman in the chair.
I ain't never get that shit.
And it's like, no,
I don't never get them DMs.
So wait, are you saying like, are these women trying to pursue you, or
Yeah.
are they just,
no, they're pursuing me.
Oh.
But anytime they make a comment in my DMs, because it goes straight to my message request. I love my
Now
message
these
requests.
women are gonna stop telling you how much.
No,
they
they're
love
not.
you.
No,
they're not.
Every single
No,
episode, he talks about how many
knows.
DMs he gets, and he gets
knows.
more. He gets more.
I get more.
And they're gonna see this. And I'm gonna clip it. And he's gonna get another 10 to 15.
Yes, they don't stop.
Really?
They don't. And it's all shapes, sizes, colors, whatever.
You should insert a PO box. Let's get letters. Let's
No,
get them to send
no,
letters.
no,
They'll
no,
send
no,
you
no.
money.
You can mail them here.
No,
Gifts.
we got a Patreon page getting ready to launch
Everyone
next month, so
love
you'll be able to subscribe
love
there.
Bomb J, you guys. We're gonna do a PO box. Send him gifts on top of gifts. Okay.
No, please
Yes,
don't.
send
Please-
him money.
Please don't. Money, yes. Because you know your boy.
It's Poe.
Since he
Poe.
po.
Poe. Anyways, but those that's the one thing for me personally where I just don't like that. Don't
Yeah.
try to be my biggest fan. Don't try to find a way to connect with me on
Like
just
some groupie shit.
right. Exactly. I think that's weird. That's kind of
Yeah.
like you are no different than the other 50 girls that's probably like shooting a shot at me on some weirdo
I
shit.
think it depends. I think it's.
so?
I think if someone says, "I really enjoy you. You're really talented, and I enjoy what you got going on," and that's it. We don't revisit that same conversation daily. Then that's different. But if it's something it keeps coming up, it's like.
And they base everything around
Yeah, it's
what
like,
you say
Okay, boom.
online.
I'm so glad y'all both said
Because I
that.
won't even bring up my social media to girls when I'm dating them. I don't bring any of this up.
Oh no, this is the perfect example. So like for me, it's like when girls always get the good morning beautiful text.
Okay.
That's what it is for me. Y'all know exactly what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
that's
yeah.
that's what it is for me, and it's annoying
I
because
like a good morning, beautiful text.
oh Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
do.
but I think a woman wants that from a man that she actually has interest in, not from the dudes who are talking to themselves in the DMs.
Yeah, no.
Well, she gonna get the Haitian dudes now. Like, good morning, Zozo.
Good morning,
beautiful.
I don't want the Grand Rising King.
Oh, please.
Oh,
if you
please,
grand rise
don't.
me, blocked.
Oh shit.
Can't do it. Crystal hugging hoe.
No, the worst for me. Oh wow.
Cannot do it. I hate it. That's a red flag
That's
for me,
a red
actually.
flag.
Crystal hugging is a red
If
flag.
you
Crystal hugging
text
is
me
hilarious.
grand rising, blocked.
No, the worst is if they ask me my zodiac sign within the first like 10 minutes.
Right. What time were you born?
Oh,
Blocked.
that's a red flag. Like, no, you out of here. You out of here. PTO, prepare to others.
Right. You trying to
you
put
outta-
me in that app?
But Trey, anything in closing you want to say for the episode, Doug?
I think it was great. I think that what Miriam touched on, especially for us personally as men, is to just be if we're being true and not being manipulative, to be true to ourselves and to go out and if we like someone for real, give them the 100%.
Yeah.
And not live off our trauma of having bad instances with women where they, didn't respect our love,
Yeah,
our
they weren't
give.
deserving.
I just thought of something.
What?
Have you guys, since we're all content creators here in this room, have you guys ever been love bombed by another content creator? Not in the sense of like trying to fall in love with you, but just trying to make content, talking about everything
Oh my
is great.
gosh, yeah, they're trying to impress you. Like, oh my
So they
gosh,
can
I
make
thought of this
content with you?
idea. Oh my gosh, I thought, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. And I'm like, I'm never working with
That's
you again.
crazy. I've had that like me personally. I just did it. We did our interview with Candace,
Yes, yeah.
and I just told her how like I feel like I have imposter syndrome around like
Yes, I know you
Miriam
said
and different content creators, and I said it feels good when like those people tell you, no, like you belong in this space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've always felt like hanging around like Miriam or other content creators that are great, like, damn, these are people who are so great, like, damn, I'm not like there, like, I don't really feel.
Bro, you made a fire-ass song.
Yeah, I feel like that all the time.
Trey.
I feel like that all the time. I put that, like, when that comes out on her second season,
Yeah.
that's what I said, and I said, I have to tell myself, like, you belong here, like consistently on a regular basis. To like
when you're not
create.
around, we're like, oh, Trey's not here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
Dang,
like, I was
who's
like
gonna do
Miriam.
this?
I shot Miriam. I was like Miriam, like puts life into me sometimes. Like she has to remind me, you know, and that's love without love bombing. Like remind me in a place of like,
I agree with you on that one.
I belong.
You do the same for me.
Yeah.
You literally do the same for me. When I be mentally checked out and I be like, bro, I don't know if I want to record this. You be like, man, shut the fuck up. You got this, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you got this, dog. I appreciate you, man. Love you, black man. Love you, black man. Love you, black queen, by the way. Phil, anything you want to say before we sign off?
No, man. I think what y'all's conversation was great. You hit all the points that I think needed to be said. Because I've been in a relationship. I've been married for a long time. So, love bombing. The term didn't exist back then. That's an after 2015 word.
Yes, it did, because back in your day, it was a picture comment for picture comment on MySpace.
Yeah, but I'm saying that
ASL.
the name did not exist. The name love bombing didn't exist.
Oh, true.
Oh, you're right.
So I mean, yeah,
They were holding up the boom boxes, you know, outside the window.
Wow, Phil, you that old? Phil's not that old. The boombox out the window?
I don't know.
Phil's not that old.
I'm 38.
Yeah. I'm 32. He's only 6 years older than me.
Phil was the.
He's like a big cousin.
Nah, Phil was like the driving outside, dancing in the rain.
Or Ray J. Ray J's close.
Yeah, Phil was the Ray J. He was in the rain dancing, and doing it for Lil Saint. Miriam, I'll give you the last word before we sign off.
The last word?
Anything you want to say?
Oh my gosh.
Any positive things you want to say to end this episode off that was full of
Oh my gosh, yes.
toxicity?
Actually, like, just know you are deserving. Anything that's coming your way, don't ever think like, oh, no, I'm not deserving of this. You are always deserving of anything that is good, anything that makes you feel good. So, yeah. Well, not anything that makes you, don't do drugs.
In moderation.
In moderation, for sure.
So with that being said, my name is Jay.
My name is Trey.
We got the podcast Dr. Phil, and on behalf of Miriam as well, thank you for tuning in to the Fupas and Flapjacks podcast here on the Jay DeRosa Media Network. We are signing off. We'll see you guys next week.
I just wanna see you on me, put it on me, baby, put it on me, put it on me, baby, put it on me. I just wanna see you on me. I just wanna see you on me, put it on me, baby, put it on me, put it on me, baby.